I love the pizza, the wings, Philly cheesesteak. This is like home. We love the people. We love the pizza.
It's fresh ingredients, and it's made the right way, and like she says, really good people that makes the big difference.
Try it once, you'll be sold.
We're like kind of that neighborhood pizzeria that you grew up with, going to with your family, you know, and that you still can go to your family with, and that's what we want to be here. Something that I started about 20 years ago with my father. My dad was the great businessman, but he couldn't boil water. But he had the face, he had the voice, he had everything for the pizza restaurant. I was running behind the scenes, just running the kitchen, 24-year-old guy, just like, working 100 hours a week, doing whatever you had to do to make it work.
The crust is what makes it.
It's not thin crust, it's not deep dish, it's in between.
Buffalo pizza it's not real thin like the New York style. It's not deep dish like Chicago. It's kind of right in the middle.
Very crispy on the bottom, and then the dough in the middle is a little bit softer. So it's like perfection.
So our pizza takes, around 3 days to proof. Mix it all in. And what happens is we also have different ovens. These are not actually pizza ovens. These are bread baking ovens. But we want it to sit on top of the pan for a while so it'll actually cook that dough in the middle of it. And then we remove that pan near the end of the process to let it sit right on the hot deck, and that's what will actually toast, if you will, crisp up the bottom of the pizza.
I mean, honestly, there's no pizza like this in Atlanta. You can taste the difference. You can feel the texture is different.
I've never had a pizza I didn't like, but this pizza is really good.
When I think back to really who taught me about food in general was my grandfather. My grandfather was a cook for the Bills in the 70s and 80s. So I grew up going to Rich Stadium and hanging around, and so that was what my grandfather, though, taught me so much about cooking and cooking in bulk.
Bobby, he takes the extra steps of bringing in the best provisions, the best pepperoni, the best cheese, etc.
Honestly, my favorite pizza is pepperoni pizza.
You can feel the texture is different. It's just great.
We use a pepperoni that's a stick pepperoni that we get in and we slice it all ourselves.
Hawaiian for sure. This one is a little bit unique. There is cherries on it. It adds like a little bit of tart taste to it. Complements the pineapple well.
Buffalo chicken, if you haven't had it, you gotta try it.
So our pizzas are all round. Okay, and we cut them into squares. But it's a fun game. People will sit there and they'll say, okay, wait, I like the outside part. I like the inside, stuff like that.
And the lemon pepper wings are the best in town.
Crispy on the outside, a lot of seasoning. Just, you don't even need to dip it in anything.
One, they have to be crispy, and it's got the right blend of butter and hot sauce in it.
If you don't use Frank's hot sauce, I think you shouldn't call it buffalo wings, because in Buffalo you use Frank's hot sauce.
Frank's!
10 hot, 10 lemon pepper, we'll get a pizza, and then we'll usually get a Philly cheese. That's one of the things that people don't know Galla's for, but they should. Steak knows them for Philly cheese. It's one of the best in town.
Everybody loves pizza. To me, that's what pizza is. Pizza crosses everything.
Bob is just a great guy. A sense of family and friendship, and people like being here, and he kind of sets the tone for the whole restaurant.
They're very involved in the community. They give back to the community.
It's trusty. You can come here and you can always rely on having a good time.
I mean, not only do you get the really good pizza, you also get the hospitality and the service. They remember what you love. You come in, they remember your names. It's just a really good feel-good place.